What's up, everybody? Name's Xavier Nash, live in Arlington, Texas. This live may be short, we'll see. I was contemplating at first if I should go live or not. You know, when you don't really feel like doing something, but you force yourself to do it anyway just because. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a wonderful evening. I'm I'm getting back to being in the peaceful mood. You know how you go throughout the entire day, everything's working out in your favor, everything's going good, but then you run across certain people that'll ruin it just because they're feeling a certain way. This is going to be about that, how you don't let others' emotions mess up your peace. When that does happen, when it happens, when you lose your peace, go straight back to God. Pray, meditate, remove all distractions. Keep the peace within yourself because you don't want to be lost in anger or any other emotion that may drain you. It does nothing good for you. But also, pray for that person that caused you to misstep or get out of alignment with God. You never know what they might be going through. Like, that's another thing. Being a chosen man of God, being a chosen woman of God, you're gonna get some people that feel some kind of way. Like, you're gonna meet some strangers that don't have any connection to you whatsoever. Maybe they might have some connections to people in your past because you're getting closer to God and they're feeling some kind of way, or it might just be your energy. You're in a more high vibrational energy, so you may mess up their low vibration energy. So it is what it is. Do your very best to withhold any attack or any verbal words as best you can. For your boy, it can be a little harder, but I do the best I can. Not just anger, sadness, any emotions that will drain you. Try to let them go. It doesn't do any good for you. It's not. And also you want to make sure you don't go to bed angry or feeling any kind of way because what do you think is going to happen whenever you wake up or through the night? You'll be tossing, turning, wondering what's going on. That's why you always want to take it and give it to God. You're not meant to carry that kind of burden anyway. He wants us all to be in a rejoiceful mood. But yeah, so it's a process. Take it day by day. Trust that God has your back always in all your ways. But other than that, not much to say about that besides just keep moving. There are going to be people that will try you. There's going to be people that don't know nothing about you. Another example, or a couple of examples, you may just go to the mall, you may go to a party, you may go, let's say, a antique mall or go anywhere you go, basically. If you're getting closer to God, you may not have met this person at all. Just as an example, you go somewhere and you see like someone advertising, trying to get people to sign up on a petition or handing out free samples, you know, those type of people in the mall and whatnot. You see them with a group or a couple saying, hi, how you doing? Whatever. And you walk up to them and all of them just out of nowhere, they'll literally go cold, flat, silent, and just act like you're not standing right there. And you say, hi, how you doing? And they're like, hey, what's up? Like, the coldest expression ever. I don't take it personal. That tells me everything I need to know. That tells me I'm on the right track. Because it's going to sound stupid, but apparently it's true. I've been slowly accepting it. The more people that dislike you or act like they dislike you when you're getting closer to God, that's basically a good thing. It sounds stupid, and I still feel like it's a little dumb, but I'm taking that as confirmation that, hey, you must be doing something right. Because picture this, you haven't met anybody before, like complete stranger. You swear up and down you never met these people, and you walk up to them first time meeting, you see their reactions based on you see their reactions with other people giving out samples or whatever. They're like real cheery and whatnot, but as soon as you walk up to them and they like act like they don't see you standing there looking everywhere else, and then you say something like, "Hi, can I get a sample?" Like, "Oh, sure, yeah, whatever." That kind of reaction is like, okay. I'm learning to be like, "Thank you. You have a good day," and they roll their eyes like, "Whatever," or whatever. It's just like, just carry about your day. Go on about your day. Seriously. You may feel some kind of way. I restrain myself from saying anything most of the time. The only time I probably would lash out is if it's a physical thing. And that category, once you're on a level that you're protected by the Most High, that rarely happens. Most people will try to bump into you purposely to try to start something. When that happens, just do your best to do your best. If you can't, take it with God or whatever, but that's happened a couple of times. I try to move out people's way and whatnot to not starting, not to start a fight or anything. But I already told y'all I don't want to go back down that rabbit hole about you don't want to get in a fight with me. That's all I know. You really don't. But anyway, you just got to take it one day at a time with your emotions. You don't want to lead your life with your emotions, because that will drain you, and emotions can cause you to fumble hard, very hard. I think I told someone a while back that what I adopted from my father, our Father in heaven, is his gentle heart. And then on the flip side, I also adopted his wrathful spirit as well. So that's why I'm prone to anger. But I keep it in check most of the time. How you respond to other people's negativity is up to you completely. It's not easy sometimes, because trust me, it's really not, but it's all right. Give it to God. Pray for that person. It may not be what simple as praying for them right then and there, but like, oh my God, pray over your grandma, all them people that were real close to God. I won't say religious, but yeah, religious, but those type, the grandmas in the movies and whatnot, when they get cursed out and they're like, oh child, and just and they walk away. I'm slowly trying to get to that level where they're like, bless you, and they walk away. I'm slowly getting there. But it's like, you just want to wring someone's neck. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. And then, in their mind, they're like, oh, I wish you would. Trust me, I can handle my own. Like I told y'all before, I'm not afraid to die. That's what makes me dangerous. When you face someone that has nothing to lose, or fight like they have nothing to lose, that means they don't care if they get shot, stabbed, killed. That's someone you don't want to mess with. I was about to say the F word. I'm trying to work on my cursing also. That's the last person you don't want to mess with, because they'll do anything to end it. Not threatening, but that's just how it is. So that's why you don't want to lead your life with emotions. I'm just saying, if you're feeling some kind of way, pray about it internally. If you don't know how to pray, just meditate. God's going to hear this. Even if waterworks fall because of something happening, he'll hear it. He sees everything. I know he does. It's hard sometimes. It's hard. Being a chosen person, a chosen daughter, chosen son of God, it's daunting, a lonely road, but rewarding. You do what God has for you to do, and he'll show you a great many things. Sometimes whatever it is takes a lot longer because the blessing is bigger. And boy, I've been waiting forever, it feels like. But that's why I'm doing these lives, to try to talk more, trying to use my voice more, as I told y'all in the past. However, like I said, emotions, don't lead with them. doesn't mean that they're not useful. They can be useful when the time calls for them to be useful. But yeah, just know when you get closer to God, you're going to be facing a lot of opposition. Don't let it phase you. It's easier said than done, especially if you've gone through a whole lot of things like trials and tribulations, back after back after back after back after back after back, and you're just like, whew, okay, because there's a cause and effect, and where there's bad, there has to be good. Your boy, it's a blessing to get up every morning. Let me just say that. But your boy he's been getting hit with bad after bad after bad. Now, there's been rest in between, but I'm still looking around like, where's the opposite of the bad, Father? And I'm like, I said, you must be holding something major back because I still haven't received anything, but I'm still holding on. I still trust God. I'm still holding on to the faith. I'm still moving accordingly. That's why you don't want to be getting in your own way. You don't want to let anger, sadness fill your heart. Give it up to God and watch what he does. That's what I've been trying to do. So, like I said, it ain't easy. It can be, but for the most part, I get it. We're still in flesh. So it's not easy like that. But yeah, I hope y'all are staying grand. Oh, another thing. When you get close to God, people from your past that naturally fell away from you, because I think I brought up a point. Sorry, my mind is a little fuzzy right now. But basically, when you get close to God, picture yourself as a tree. There's leaves, your friends, family, coworkers, what have you, anyone you know that you notice that aren't for you, they'll gradually start falling like leaves. But just like a tree, new leaves form. Those are your new people for you. But for whatever reason, the wind will try to blow those old leaves, if they haven't been crumpled already, back towards you. It's up to you if you want to let them back in your life or not. I'm not saying every person is bad because people can change. But once someone does something to you, do you really want to take that chance and let them back into your life? I'm not above saying, hey, reach out to me. But that's another thing. If you do allow anyone back into your life, make sure they're the ones to reach out to you. Don't go back to them. Don't do that. Take it from me. You can if you want to, but if you have a history and you're just wondering, should I talk to this person? That's up to you. It's totally up to you, depending on the situation, but you'll know. Trust me, you'll know. And they're like, man, you're cold. You don't even want to reach out to me. I'm like, no, you can reach out to me. And if they're already making it up in their mind, like, I already know you're not going to hang out or take me back or anything like that, it's like, that's up to you. I didn't give you an answer, but you're assuming that. I'm just saying, like, reach out to me. But please, for the love of God, I brought that up to say this also. Don't hit me up with no, hey, how you doing? It's been years and that's the first thing you say. Like, really? It's been a couple months. Heck, it can be even a few months, a few weeks. No, a few months. Let's say it's only been that short, but a few months. And the first thing you got to say is, hey, not a pitch like, hey, I've been doing this. I hope you're doing good. I know we left off on this, yada, yada. Something more like that. Not no, hey, or how you doing? Oh, for women and guys, people that'll try to come back into your life once you start doing good, after you start getting good in with God, there's going to be people coming in. Fellas, ladies, here's the thing for me. The enemy will try to use anybody from your past to try to get back with you. If they send someone from your past that you were close to, or, you had sex with, or you went out with them, or what have you, they think that if you get in with them and, lock back in, even at a distance, but you stay in some kind of form of communication that's on a daily basis. Like you're almost back to being friends. They think that's gonna be good enough. I'm not dumb enough to do that. I keep saying this out loud. They'd have a better chance if they sent someone in person, but they're not smart enough to do that. Or they are, but throughout my life, let me just say this. I don't like doing the whole 1 to 10, on looks, but there's a couple I can think off the top of my head. Some ladies, I'm not going to say no names because that's in the past, but I'm just thinking they would have had a better chance if they said yada yada or yada yada or had what's her name yada hit me up. Again, I'm not a type of person anyway that care for text. Not really. Call is the second best thing besides meeting in person. I'm more of a person type of guy. So if you ever want to do business, partnership or something, I don't care about text because that could be anybody on the other side of the text, the other side of the phone texting me. Just because I see, a text from, let me just throw this out there. Just a famous person hit me up. Obviously, I'll have to see if it's their actual account. It could be their management or something. I don't trust that. That's a text. That's why I say it's better to meet someone in person. Show them the due respect that they're owed. But, or it could be an email. I still view that a little suspicious. That's why I say everything in person is better. Obviously, if you're running businesses online, that's a whole different story. But you're already logged in with your clientele or whatever. So that's different. I'm talking about someone you never met before, someone you're trying to meet. Show them the due respect and reach out to them in person. That's all I ask. Because trust, it's kind of hard to trust whenever you had the whole world against you. But I'm open to meeting new people. It's just that when you run to certain people that want to try your patience, it it kind of puts you, it sets you back. But that's why I say hold your ground, pray for them. It may not be right then and there because you may be heated depending on the situation. But pray for them, pray for yourself to get rid of any anger, wrath, any of that. But yeah, I have one more thing about to add on to if you get close to God, they'll try to use people from your past. They'll try to use other people too. Here's the thing, what I've noticed. They'll try to use, I try not to use the look data thing. They'll try to use eights, nines, rarely try to use tens. I'm talking about the enemy will try to send these certain people your way. Like you'll notice these people that stand out that'll you'll catch them around. You'll lock in with them, their eyes. They're gonna want you to follow them to try to reach out to them. I don't do no chasing. I don't do that bullshit no more. Not me. Because the right ones will come to you. Not saying you're better than them. I'm not saying I'm better than them. But they will reach out to me. And because I said that, most people are gonna say, "Oh, you're arrogant, or you prideful, or egotistical." I'm like, no, I've been doing that in my past life. I'm a new thing created in God through God. But yeah, I don't do that. So you won't ask no one out? It's not that I won't ask no one out, but there are certain things that'll happen that the enemy will try to do, and they'll try to also control who you date. They don't want you to be with no one too pretty. Again, everyone's beautiful in God's eye. Everyone's not blessed with good looks like Brad Pitt, and just to name somebody, that's been on the magazine or whatever. We're not. That's just how it is. But they'll send some people that's not fugly, let's say that, but they won't send the one that's, Beyonce, Megan Fox, either. They'll send someone maybe about right there. They try to control who you date to see something, to study you. This is the enemy's tactics for your love life that I've noticed. I be peeping a lot of stuff. Like, and then they'll think you're picky. Once you know who you are, once you know you got to have a strong amount of confidence. Once you're confident in yourself, your abilities, and your self-worth, you can pretty much date whoever you want. Granted that the person you're wanting to date is aligned with you for your path to the kingdom of God. I'll say it like that. Just saying. Like, most people are gonna hate you, and that's just the truth when you get closer to God. Some people still don't believe that God exists. And I'm not here to try to convert you or anything. I just want you to know that Jesus Christ is King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. He is the truth. He's the reason why I'm still breathing, the reason why I'm talking. But yeah, the enemy thinks they're slick. They're not. You should be able to date whoever you want. And that's just the truth. But yeah. And then, like I said, for this last little wrap up recap, don't lead with emotions. When you get closer to God, just be on the lookout for people that will try you. You're going to notice this a lot no matter where you live. If you are a true chosen of God, man or woman, people are going to start side-eyeing you, looking at you weird or anything. That's what I've noticed anyway. But you'll change the atmosphere in rooms where you go to. You'll notice people that will be speaking to others and in a cheery tone, but as soon as you walk up to them, they'll turn cold and be quiet, roll their eyes, and oh hi, here, yeah, sure, whatever. That kind of demeanor. You're gonna notice that a lot. Don't get mad. Do your best not to get mad, get sassy, get into an argument with them or whatever. Not start some confrontation. That just proves that it's true. At least that's what I believe. I'm choosing to believe in God. I still have a whole mindset that people can try to convert your mind into this path of a certain reality. So I still got a whole lot of thoughts in my head. I'm only going through this path because so far everything's been aligning like how it's supposed to be. Things are just going a little bit more slower than I want them to go. But you also don't want to rush the process, apparently. Because when God's working behind the scenes, he's doing something to perfect it, and you don't want to rush it. So don't get stagnant, but do things also that'll please God and use your natural gifts, I guess you could say. So that's why I'm just talking on these lives. Anyway, I hope y'all have the rest of your evening in perfection. Blessings be upon you. Love you guys. I hope this little talk helped you out. Remember, don't go to bed angry, sad. Give it to God. Pray, meditate, and Godspeed. Love y'all. Bye.